Welcome to the Open Mic, where bold stories spark big conversations.
Today, we're embarking on, well, a truly profound deep dive into one of humanity's most mysterious experiences, the near-death experience, or NDE. It challenges our conventional understanding of consciousness and, what lies beyond.
Absolutely. And what's remarkable here is how NDEs, while they often share common themes, almost archetypal ones, they can also be incredibly personal, uniquely so, offering varied insights into consciousness itself. This particular account, as we'll get into, it really seems to carve out its own unique path within the, let's say, the broader NDE phenomenon.
NDEs have captivated humanity for centuries. They often happen during, life-threatening situations, profound illness, or even clinical death. And they consistently transform lives, right? No matter how they're explained scientifically, spiritually.
Indeed. And if we connect this to the broader landscape, the research into NDEs, many accounts speak of these really striking common elements. You've got the vivid bright lights, the sensation of moving through a tunnel.
Right, the classics.
The classics, exactly. Or those panoramic life reviews where, every action and thought is re-experienced. Sometimes even deeply moving reunions with loved ones who've passed on. These have truly cemented themselves in, public consciousness, shaping what people typically imagine when they hear near-death experience.
Mm-hmm.
Now, from a scientific lens, some theories explore these as phenomena maybe arising from, say, oxygen deprivation in the brain, or specific chemical releases during extreme stress, suggesting they are perhaps purely neurophysiological events.
And those theories, they certainly offer a framework, a way to try and understand them. But here's where Adam Tapp's story, the focus of our deep dive today, becomes genuinely intriguing. Really different. Adam, who was a paramedic by profession, actually. And his experience was profoundly different from these more common narratives we just mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
His NDE just didn't fit neatly into those widely recognized archetypes, which, for me, makes his account particularly compelling. It suggests something about the sheer breadth and, honestly, the mystery of these experiences.
Definitely.
So Adam's profound brush with death, it occurred after a truly shocking accident. Not illness, an accident. While working on a woodworking project, he was electrocuted.
Wow.
Yeah. And the source tells us his heart stopped for over 11 minutes.
11 minutes.
Just take a moment to absorb that. Over 11 minutes. His heart just ceased while doctors were fighting desperately to revive him. That's not, a fleeting moment.
No, that's significant.
It's a prolonged period of clinical death, far beyond what many might consider survivable without, severe brain damage.
And this raises such an important question. What happens to consciousness when the body is in that kind of critical state? Non-functional. Adam recalls embarking on a spiritual journey, as he puts it, unlike anything he had ever imagined. Instead of the familiar tunnels or reunions, his experience unfolded in a way that really challenged those conventional descriptions.
So no life review, no seeing relative.
No, he wasn't reviewing his life, nor was he meeting anyone. His journey was into something far more fundamental, it seems.
Okay, so moving into the heart of Adam's account then, how did this profound shift manifest for him? He describes the initial sensation as, I felt like I was falling endlessly. That initial feeling, just descent, moving through an unknown void, it must have been disorienting, maybe even terrifying.
You'd think so.
But then, as he recounts, the sensation shifted dramatically. Then it was like waking up from a nap in a place that had always been home.
That transition.
Right. From infinite falling to this profound, immediate sense of belonging. It's really striking and quite unlike typical NDE beginnings.
It really is. And what's particularly noteworthy here is that stark contrast with those common NDE narratives we talked about. Adam described this place not with tunnels, no brilliant, all-encompassing bright lights.
None of that.
None of it. He called it a perfect, inky blackness, much like the vast emptiness of deep space.
Okay, so darkness, but not scary darkness.
Apparently not. Peaceful, maybe. And yet, despite the darkness, he also noted being able to see, quote, in all directions from a single point.
See? In darkness. How does that work?
Exactly. It suggests a kind of omnidirectional perception, like an all-encompassing awareness without needing physical eyes. It's a sensory experience entirely alien to our waking life.
Yeah.
And one that, existing scientific models of perception really struggle to account for.
That's such a specific and, radical departure from our normal senses. Yeah. And he clarifies his state within this space, too, detailing an even more profound transformation, he said. No body, no identity, just a pure point of awareness.
Just awareness.
Yeah. And he further elaborated, I wasn't dead, I wasn't alive, just in perfect, absolute contentment.
Wow.
So this isn't just about feeling good, right? It's about a state of being that exists somehow outside the conventional definitions of life and death, stripped of all personal markers, all ego, all sense of individual self, just being.
Mm-hmm. And if we connect this to the bigger picture, Adam's description points towards a state of being that truly transcends physical form and ego. He felt as though he had merged, not just, with a specific entity or landscape, but with the very fabric of the universe itself.
Merged with everything.
Exactly. Describing it as peaceful, natural, and utterly complete, like a seamless continuation of life's journey. So this isn't about a life review or a reunion with lost loved ones. It's more about fundamental existence. A return, perhaps, to a primal, unconditioned state of consciousness. It's a profound redefinition of what it means to be. It suggests that maybe our core identity might be something far vaster and more subtle than just our physical selves.
It really challenges the idea that consciousness is solely a product of the brain, doesn't it?
It certainly does.
It's quite a departure from the usual script, as you said. And then, just like that, this boundless awareness gets jolted back. Adam recalls this incredible experience ending abruptly. Just stop. He felt a sudden jolt, which he later understood, of course, was the defibrillation that brought him back.
Oh, right. The paddles.
Exactly. Imagine the sheer shock of that transition, going from a state of pure, boundless, timeless awareness back into the confines and, the sensory overload of a physical body in a hospital.
Yeah, the transition back to physical reality certainly wasn't immediate or easy for him, not at all. Adam actually spent 8 hours in a coma after they revived him, then woke up disoriented, unsure of how much time had passed or even where he was. And this brings up an important point about the reintegration process. How do you bridge that gap between such an expansive, non-physical state of consciousness and the tangible material world?
It must be incredibly difficult.
For a considerable while after waking, he said he felt profoundly detached from reality, as if life itself wasn't quite real, like a dream he couldn't quite grasp. Yeah, it was a gradual, difficult re-entry until acceptance slowly, painstakingly returned. It speaks to the profound dissociation he experienced after such a, cosmic encounter. A stark reminder of the challenge of translating the ineffable back into the everyday.
But the profound shift wasn't just in his immediate post-NDE confusion, right? It stuck with him. Since that day, Adam's outlook on life has completely transformed, not just subtly, but fundamentally. He reflected, saying, I was left with this overwhelming understanding that life is just a stage in evolution. He felt it was, his words, like returning to the source of everything.
That's powerful.
It really is. It isn't just a powerful memory for him. It seems to be a foundational truth now. It's redefined his entire existence, his values, how he moves through the world.
And what's truly impactful here, I think, is the practical application of such a profound experience. He hasn't become detached from life, actually quite the opposite.
More engaged.
Yes. He describes himself as becoming deeply spiritual. Yet paradoxically, maybe, he cherishes each moment more intensely. Instead of overanalyzing it or, getting caught up in trivialities, this newfound perspective allowed him to radically reframe death itself, which is huge.
How so?
He now states, with what sounds like unwavering conviction, death is possibly the most natural event we go through. It isn't an ending, it's simply a transition.
Wow. From paramedic to that understanding.
Right. It's a massive shift from fear to acceptance, from dread to understanding. The kind of shift that maybe only such a first-hand radical encounter could truly instill. He sees every moment now as part of this seamless journey, rather than like a fragmented existence leading to a scary end.
So thinking about this, what does this all mean for you, our listener? Adam's experience, it offers such a powerful, unconventional perspective on life, death, consciousness itself. It truly challenges us, I think, to consider what being fundamentally means. Perhaps it prompts you to reconsider your own understanding of endings and beginnings. If our deepest identity is, as he felt, a pure point of awareness outside the body, how might that fundamentally alter your approach to life, your fears, even how you define self right now? Is our daily identity merely, as he put it, a stage? A costume on a much larger, seamless stage? It's a lot to think about. That was a truly insightful deep dive into Adam Tapp's extraordinary journey. Really something. It's a powerful reminder of the incredible, often mysterious experiences that continue to shape our understanding of life and, what might lie beyond. We'd love to hear your thoughts on today's deep dive, seriously. Or if you have inspiring stories of your own that you think could spark big conversations, please share them with us. You can reach out to us at theopenmicpodcasts@gmail.com. That's theopenmicpodcast@gmail.com. Thank you so much for joining us on this exploration. We look forward to diving deep with you again soon.